Hey Fear Fighters, it's Shell here, and today I'm going to be doing a video about how to be positive. Somebody requested that on one of my, in the comment section below on one of my other videos, so shout out to, it's either Wolfie Says Roar or Wolf Says Roar. Shout out to you. Thank you for supporting me and watching my videos, and I hope this encourages you, and I love you very much. Basically, what I would say, how to be positive is just to really look at the good things in life. I mean, everybody has something good going for them. You're never going to have everything be totally bad. I used to always say, oh, nothing can get better. Everything's so bad in my life. But that's not the truth. You're always going to have something better in your life. So I would say, try to focus more on that than on what's going on and what's hurting you at that moment. Because I know it's really hard to look at the negative and be like, well, that really sucks. Like, for example, my boyfriend or girlfriend just broke up with me. That really sucks. Like, that hurt my feelings. Yes, that sucks. But what is good out of that? Obviously, there was an issue. And maybe they weren't the best person for you. That's just an example. That's something that's easy that most people have gone through that I could give. But just look at the positive of that. Like, maybe there was some issues going on, like communication issues. A relationship is not good without communication issues. So just looking at like the simple things like that, like maybe we just weren't good together. Like, there's somebody better for us out there. Would be better to look at than say, oh, well, they dumped me because they don't like me anymore, or they hate me, or they don't want anything to do with me. It's just better to look at it and say, okay, we broke up because we're not the best for each other. We can be friends, but we're not the best for each other. That's just one simple example. So, step 2 would to be, after you have found your positive outlook in that negative situation, you want to focus on that until you start to believe it. Now, when you start to believe it, you don't necessarily have to say it as much, but you should tell it to yourself or say it to yourself every single day until you know for a fact you start believing that in your own heart. And that is step 2. Step number 3 would to be, after you start believing it for yourself, take other negative situations in your life and start reframing your thinking around those, so that not only is just that one negative situation positive, but every negative situation in your life is now positive, and that you can have a positive life, not just a positive season in your life, but you can have a positive life, and you can share that positive life with others. So step 3 would definitely be to, after you have fixed that negative situation into a positive situation, take the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. And you will notice that this will take time. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to happen overnight. It will take time, but it's worth it in the end. And I still have areas I have to work on in my life, but it's so worth it once you fix that problem and you reframe it for yourself, and you can become a positive person. You can become more of a positive person every single time that you switch one negative situation into a positive one. You become one step closer to more of a positive person. And I don't know about you, but I love being around positive people. I don't like it as much being around negative people, but I love it being around positive people. So that's step number 3. Step number 4 is to, after you have fixed those problems one by one, is to start mentoring other people. So start telling them what you did to become more of a positive person. Because everybody needs a little advice sometimes on how to be positive. And it's a little hard to tell yourself how to be positive. So it's a lot easier if somebody tells you how to do it than for you to tell yourself. But also, just to have somebody there to keep on reminding you of that also makes it easier. It makes it easier for you to tell yourself. So step number 4 would be to mentor somebody and share with them what you learned and how you went through that process and what it did for you. And the final and last step, number 5, would be to, after you have found somebody to mentor or have found somebody to share this with, would also be to just smile and to talk positively to anybody you interact with. So even if it's somebody who you like work with and you walk by every single day and you have never said one word to them, make it that you do say one word to them. And look at them in their eyes, smile to them, say good morning, say hello, say how are you, talk to them, interact with them, but also make sure that your facials are showing that you are a happy, positive person. That will then show them somebody cares about me, somebody cares about how I feel today, somebody understands that I just needed that one hello, or that one wave, or that one good morning, or that one how are you doing today. I just needed that today, and that's all I needed to keep on going and to keep up doing what I was doing and to be positive. And that will not only change you as a positive person, but that will change that person's thinking into becoming positive, into smiling at more people, because then they'll then realize for themselves, well, that helped me. And it will not only then make them realize for themselves that that helped them, but it will just make them happier. So it will make them smile a lot more. A lot of people always come up to me and they ask me, why do you smile so much? Like, why are you so happy? Well, one, for my personal belief, because I have Jesus and I have found Jesus and he makes me happy because my joy comes through him. But if you don't believe in Jesus, that's okay. I'm not saying that you have to, but also because I have found the positive things in life and I'm choosing to focus on those, and that makes me happy. The positive things, my good friends, I focus on them and they make me laugh. They remind me to focus on my positive things, and they make me happy. And I just become happy and I smile more and I interact with people more and I shake people's hand and I say hello, good morning, blah, 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 blah. And you'll notice that you'll begin to kind of do that on your own anyways, but just to pay attention to other people and just pay attention to that. So that's step number 5. So, I hope you all enjoyed that video, and I hope that it helps you just become a positive person and bring positivity into your life. I thank you for watching my videos and supporting me and subscribing and liking and commenting. Please continue to do that. Please share my page and my videos with your friends and your family. And I would just like to inform you that the reason I've not been posting lately on this channel is because I made a channel with my friend, my best friend Rachel, which I've put her in previous videos before. And we made a channel called Fear Fighters. You can go check that out if you want. So we've been doing that for a couple months. And let's just say, like, I was posting regularly and she kind of started slacking off. So we're going to put it on hold for now, and what's going to happen with that is we're going to start it back up in the summer regularly, posting weekly like we did before, and then we'll see how she kind of handles with it. If she doesn't, we'll shut that channel down. If she does, great, we'll continue it, but I will still continue to post on here weekly too, because I love you guys so, so much, and I cannot stay away from you. So I love you all so much, and I thank you for your support. Good night.